Assembly candidate for the Reform Party and an anti-road closure campaigner and a dustman. So over to you, tell us.
Yeah, a dustman from Lambeth. Okay. Right, low traffic neighbourhoods are a bad joke. Is it low traffic when there are queues of cars and vans set idling and choking the air? Is it low traffic when outside people's homes cars are parked onto the few roads left open? Is it low traffic for people desperate to get their lives going again, stuck in those queues? Low traffic is like the Ministry of War being called the Ministry of Love. LTN does not stand for low traffic neighbourhood. No, LTN stands for long queues of traffic neighbourhood. London wants to get going again. Londoners want to get their lives going again. Instead, we're being strangled by LTNs. For many Londoners, every time they hear LTN, they grind their teeth and their blood pressure rises. Supporters of LTN say, you don't need a car in London, but they are wrong. What if you're running a business? You have to get yourself, your staff and equipment to several different sites in a day. What if you're disabled and need to get to a supermarket or to work or a medical appointment? What if you have elderly relatives to visit or transport or a school run that is not local? What if you need a car to commute to one of those difficult to reach places? What if you need that taxi to get there on time? Well, let's face it, London is one of those places where the ordinary people most affected by LTNs don't have much say. The professional middle classes dominate social, cultural and political life in London. The political parties are all geared up, Labour, Lib Dems, Greens and the Tories, to their concerns. These middle classes are well organised and vocal. Number one for them is being an LTN puts house prices up. Why? Because of demands. Because of the fantasy of living in the village. Because of the dream of living in the countryside in London. But we're not living in the village. We're in a city. We're in one of the world cities. Many of the professional classes can easily work from home or cycle or commute to a desk job. They'll be okay. They'll let the delivery drivers take the strain. London is geared up to ignore ordinary people. Take the fiasco around cladding, when they're being left out to dry. You've seen the news. The cladding replacement bills are sometimes bigger than the value of the flats being repaired. People can be ignored even when their lives are being destroyed. With cladding, it was supposedly for the environment, but people's safety was ignored. Now people's financial futures are being ignored. And so you can see the political class in London is very ready, even happy to sacrifice your time, your livelihoods, to ignore your difficulties. So what can we do? We need to make our voices heard in a way that can't be ignored. They would love to ignore and dismiss us. Who are those people that need cars? Who are those scruffy lot that want to live in this city? So we need to keep on campaigning. We need to keep being more vocal and be better organised than our opponents. But even more, we have to set our sights on shaking up London's political landscape. Yay! We have to shake up middle class complacency, smugness and scorn for the rest of us. We have to move past established parties. We have to support other parties or independents or grassroots campaigns. Okay, I'm from Reform UK and I'll keep on campaigning on LTNs and keep trying to give ordinary people a voice again. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, John. Thanks, John. Gary, you get your own mic, have you?
Yes, I have your own mic. He's trying out of his